Probably D47 all day for the land and popping off as much Rugby League information as possible. Right now, special edition. Another addition to the all the games where all points were scored at the one end of the field playlist, so you don't miss any crucial Rugby League information watching this video in its entirety as far away. So, sometimes, only very occasionally, usually only once, twice, maybe 3 games in the whole season, we end up having a game where all the points were scored at one end of the field, meaning that one team scored all their points in the first half, didn't score in the second half, whereas the other team hadn't scored in the first half, but got all their points in the second half. That's how we'd get all the points down one end of the field. So, this one here, game that I was lucky enough to attend, obviously wasn't happy with the result, but yeah, lucky enough to attend it at least. The 2014 round 24 game, Friday night game at the old Parramatta Stadium. Parramatta and Manly, and eventually Parramatta storming home to win 22-12 after Manly had led 12 at half time. So Manly had 12 points in the first half, all down one end of the field. And then obviously Parramatta's 22 points down the same end of the field in the second half. And where I was sitting, I was down the end where there was no points at all, believe it or not. So the referees for this one, Gerard Sutton and Alan Shortle, 2 referees. The crowd, 17,706 people, and I was one of them. And the date, the Friday night, the 22nd of August 2014. So, despite Manly leading 12-0 at half time, they weren't that impressive. They had all the ball, had all the field position, but only managed to get the 2 tries, so they probably should have led by more than 12-0 at half time. That's what allowed Parramatta to come back and win handsomely in the second half. But in the first half, Manly had scored through the winger Jorge Tafua and through the other winger Peta Hiku, and the Manly centre Jamie Lyon had got 1 conversion from 2 attempts, but he'd also got a penalty goal to make it Manly 12, Parramatta 0 at half time. For in the second half, the floodgates opened, and it was all Parramatta piling on 4 unanswered tries to win 22 points to 12. Caused a gigantic upset. So Parramatta's 4 tries in the second half, one by the winger Radradra, the semi-trailer, one by the other winger Totai, one by the centre William Hopoate, and one by the second row Ken Edwards, and the halfback Chris Sandow, who was known for being very inconsistent, hot and cold, definitely having one of his hot games on this occasion, and he's led the team around beautifully and orchestrated the comeback. And he was very unlucky that he had a no try for an obstruction. That one going against him, but that definitely was a try. That should have been awarded a try to Chris Sandow, and that was scored next to the post, meaning he would have confirmed his own try. So Parramatta should have in fact won 28-12, not 22-12, but they still won 22-12 anyway. And Chris Sandow getting 3 goals from 4 attempts. So there you go. Yes. Doesn't happen very often, but sometimes we get a game where all points are scored at one end of the field, and it's just another special edition little video to chuck onto the channel, onto the playlist. And if you're still watching all the way through to the end, so you didn't miss any crucial Rugby League information, thank you so much for that ongoing, pulverising, hence for your brutal support at Boyle Day, DL47, 2 to 1.